Hi all. To go through all the Salesforce interview questions, you can directly go to my channel and see these questions. I solved most of interview questions. And along with that, kindly hit subscribe button and the bell icon so that you can get my notification on timely manner. And here click all so that you can get my all notifications. And a part of that, in case if you want to connect to me, so you can connect me through my Instagram. In every video description I used to provide my Instagram link. Let me click on this, and now my Instagram link will be open. Yeah, along with that, if you want to join my course, again you can contact me in my Instagram, and maybe in my future videos I will update my phone number as well. Thank you guys. Hi all. This is my Visual Studio Code I installed, but again it's not getting installed. I think since last 1 hour, I'm sorry, last 2 hours, this authentication for my org is just happening, and I really got frustrated with that. So now I'm going to install completely. So this is a video where I'm going to explain you how you can completely uninstall your Visual Studio Code. So first thing first, cancel this. And this is for all those who are reinstalling their Visual Studio Code. In case if it's for your first time you're going to install Visual Studio Code, so there is one more video on that, how we can install Visual Studio Code. Okay, you can go into my videos playlist and you can check that out as well. Else in this video description only I will provide the link of that. Now guys, first thing, uh, if I want to log out, the first thing what I have to do, I shall log out all the previous authorized org. Okay, so let me enter this sftx auth log out all. What will happen with that? Basically, once you click on this, if your org automatically authorize or login or sync with any existing Salesforce org, it will be logged out. Let me show you. Here I already typed that command. You can see that, right? So it just, if I go down, all these were the orgs where I logged in previously. Now after that I logged out. So you just need to type this command. Now in my case, now it will show an error because I already logged out. So only, let me show you. It will take some time. Meanwhile, I will explain you what and all the things we require to first, whenever we're going to install Visual Studio Code, guys. So we not only need to just to install Visual Studio Code, we need to go for path as well, and we need to delete the path also. So what is that? Here, this is program files basically in C drive. Okay, yeah, here. If you go to C drive, I will click here. Now my system is 64-bit, so I have will go in this one. In my system, there are some application which are 32-bit as well. So those all program files installed here in this folder. According to your system, you can choose. In mine, the Salesforce CLI was 64-bit, so I need to go on this one. I will click here, and now Salesforce CLI is there. Okay. Along with that, one more folder is there, SFTX. Yeah, this one. I have to go here. I have to go on bin, and this is SFTX. So this path, basically, I used to set on environment variables. So very first step, I need to go and delete that path. So let me do it for you. Go here, type environment variable. Yeah, environment variable. And you can see here in under advanced, there is an option called environment variable. Okay. Now here in this Here this is an option called path. I need to click on that. Now guys, one more additional thing I want to add here. There are two kind of path we're showing: a user path and a system path. What is a user path and what is a system path? User path, basically, in a system, it is a possible that sometimes 2 to 3% have different logins, right? So on that case, maybe you are the one who just want that in your login only the path will show. So in user path, you have to set. But in case in your system, maybe one user or all user in their different login want that whenever they will go, they can able to access the path. So on that case, system variable here, you have to set this path. So now what I need to do, I need to go to edit here, and you can see this program file sfdx bin. I need to delete this. But before deleting this, first we need to check that whether I have a whether SFDX is installed or not, means that CLI is installed or not. So what I need to do, I will type a command, that is window R cmd enter. Just type sfdx, that's it, enter. It will take some time, but it will show whether it will install or not. Meanwhile, we go here. Okay, it's taking time, I don't know why. Fine, maybe after some time it will get done, but the process will be the same. I mean, here I already shown you, right? If you type this, then are you sure you want to log out all this org? Then just you have to press y means yes. Once you click, it will log out from all those orgs. Meanwhile, I will check here in this. After typing sfdx, it will show me all the details of Salesforce CLI, like what and all versions of Salesforce CLI will be there. So just you have to wait for some time. So guys, you can able to see Salesforce CLI version, everything is okay. Okay. So means CLI is installed already in my system. So now I need to uninstall it. So now let me follow the procedures. Let me delete this again. Here, go to environment variables. In this, go to path settings, click on edit. Inside the edit, this was the path as I shown you already. I show you one more time. Yeah, this one. So I need to remove it. Okay, done. Now what's the next step I need to do? In case if you want, you can delete this one as well, Visual Studio Code. Okay, now go for here, and again in command prompt I need to type so Windows R, yeah, like this. Now guys, whenever first thing what we need to do, we need to click on percentage app data percentage, yeah, this one. Basically when you hit this, it will directly show you list of folders, and on that one specific folder you have to erase. So let me click on this, and now it will show me all the folders. Now basically our Visual Studio Code, or I can say all the codes, will be stored there. Okay, here on top of that you can see one more folder called brackets. This is my for this one, brackets. So same like that, yeah, same like that, my all Visual Studio Code will be there. So what I need to do, I need to erase it. Let me do it for you. I will click delete. Now it will take some time when I'm going to delete it. Meanwhile, we deleting all this, what are the steps apart of that, sir, we have to perform? So once that deleting part will be done, then you have to go for a control panel. Okay, so guys, you can see already is erased from here. Part of that additional setting, what you can do, again, you can go here. Maybe you can delete Salesforce SFDX folders as well. I think it's already deleted. No, it's not. Okay, no issues. We can delete from here. Again, it will take some time since it's a very heavy application. Once this file will get deleted, okay, 49%. Okay, once this file will be get deleted, after that, path already we removed. Okay, now after this, we need to go for control panel, and there we need to perform next installation process. So what I will do, let it be like this. Meanwhile, I will go to control panel. Here, go to control panel. Install a program and scroll it down. So guys, now here, this Salesforce CLI you can able to see. Okay, click on this, install, click yes. Okay, a part of that, anything else is showing here. Visual Studio Code. No, not showing. No issues. I will check. Visual Studio is installed, I guess. Let me click. Yeah, it's installed. How can it's possible? Fine. Data. Fine, I will directly type Visual Studio and let me open it once and check. Programs. Okay. Install a program. I think guys, there one more folder was there, Salesforce CLI. I think I need to delete this one as well. So let me erase this one as also. Okay, let me click. Once it will get deleted, then you can say that completely Visual Code is removed. Even though might be icon will be there, that's not an issue. But technically, if I'm saying now Visual Code will not be there. I mean, it will open, but you can't able to work on it. Every installation is required again from the scratch. So this is how you can install Visual Studio Code. And in next video, I will going to explain you how you can completely install Visual Studio Code. And upcoming video will be in certain parts, because in Visual Studio Code, lot of new extensions came, lot of new changes came. So according to that only, I'm going to provide. So that will be in certain parts. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hi all. So for removing visual code, one additional point I forgot to explain. Users, you have to go then username, and here if I scroll it down, you can see a folder uh, .vs code. So you need to delete this one. Simple. Now once you delete this, it will be completely removed.